different being radio and then doing a television show? I mean, people can actually see you, because a lot of times, Steve, when people meet you, what are their reactions after hearing you on the radio?
What are the reactions? Well, some people, like, you know, cook me dinners. Other people send me to Rio. It's really boring, I'll tell you.
I think I'm in the wrong business.
Well, I don't know. You're sitting down and I'm down here. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, you can do a lot of things.
This guy is great. This guy is great. Comedy.
Radio is like, you know, the imagination. Use your mind. I mean, you do things. You can do things you can't do on television. Radio baffles the imagination. So tell me.
Of what?
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life? Girls.
And you, what is the meaning of life? Sex. She said sex. You can't say things like that on the radio.
This is what radio does to a man. No, but you know, Steve, like on television, people always say either it makes you look heavier or else you look taller on TV. Do they say those things about you on radio?
On radio, yeah, you look like a little speaker with a cone that goes wah, wah. And you can get louder, you can get smaller. You can stick your fingers in there and you get real big shock. It's really strange. No, I mean, radio's fun. We have a good time. It's, you know, what life is all about. Having the best possible time you can possibly have. I'm sure you know that. Nice. You having a good time?
Real good time.
Okay. Yes, he had a question. I could tell. He has a question.
What is your life like behind the radio?
Behind the radio.
Behind the radio.
Behind the radio.
I have to hear this.
What lurks behind the radio?
Yes, come on, yeah.
Well, let's take a look at the map, shall we?
This guy's for real. This is radio. This is television.
You know, it's like business. It's like anything else. I mean, you have a job, that kind of thing. You go to work, you know, you put your card in, you act like a machine. You say, yes, sir, no, sir. No, not really. You know, I mean, radio is fun. Radio is anything you want it to be, just like life and stuff. It's like your job. It's like your job at home. It can be anything you want it to be, as long as you're having a good time.
You must get a lot of phone calls.
I do.
Teens asking, you know, how do you get into the business? Like, how'd you get? What brought you into radio?
I started off with Mom. That's how I first got my first job. I came out, and I was here. It was great. And then from that point on, you know, it was all uphill. And, you know, radio, I was actually going to become a doctor. In fact, you could use a lobotomy. Let me think about this. You know, I took a little course, you know, you have the little matchbook covers, and that's kind of lobotomy by mail, which is a good way to go.
I got my diploma. I'm a doctor. By mail, of course.
You know, I mean, on the serious side, can we be serious here? It's okay? Serious time?
Yeah. You know, this is a promotion for you. A lot of people think you're just on the air for 4 hours and that's it. I mean, 5 hours.
6 days a week.
Is there more to it?
There's more to radio?
I mean, putting in your 5 hours on the board.
Oh, yeah, well, you do things like productions. You have to do commercials, and you have to go out and meet all these wonderful people. You're wonderful! You're great, wonderful, yeah. You know, this radio, for some people, is like, you know, real narrowcasting. And we're broadcasting. We, you know, encompass the world. We have a good time. That's the most important.
When you work in radio, do you get to play what you want to play?
Sometimes on the house party. I have something called the house party. Anybody here listen to the house party? Yeah. Well, the house party, I can do whatever I want. And then on my regular show, which is called Stephen Rainbow's Hours of Adventure, Romance, Danger, and Lust.
That's a hot show.
It's a very hot. It's a throbbing show. It's a pulsating show. It's a show that wiggles in the night.
It's not for everybody, right?
Oh, no, it's for everybody. Yeah, it's for everybody. All you have to have is an open mind and a clean, pure heart.
How'd you get the announcer voice, Steve? Were you born with
What does he do on the show?
William just looks good. You know, he plays basketball. He's a basketball star.
I'm interested in William. William, tell me what else. Okay, I found out that girls with the philosophy of life. This is what really keeps you going. What else?
What keeps me throbbing?
Yeah.
Money, fast cars, and women.
Money, fast cars, and women. There's nothing else? I mean, what? If you could do anything in the world you wanted to do, what would you do?
What would I do?
I mean, anything.
You want to be a disc jockey. I hate to cut you off, Steve, but we got Steve Raybow, ladies and gentlemen, from 107 FM, K-Hit. Let's give him a hand. And we'll be back with Mr. coming up next on Dance America. Don't go away.
Can we talk? Tacoma's best, Tacoma's favorite, Tacoma's only kind of intelligent talk.
And now back to Tacoma, Washington, Club Bangkok, and Sting with Hair. Here's Henry J.
Dance America, Henry J. and William Lowe. He's bad. Are you bad, William?
Very tough.
You are very... Hey, I mentioned earlier, you played basketball. You played for a school, right?
Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce. Those of you who are watching in a different city, Franklin Pierce is one of the high schools in the Seattle-Tacoma area. What position you play?
Guard.
Guard. What's your average?
Well, about 13 points a game.
That's hot. That is hot.
It could be better.
Well, while they're thinking about that, 13 points, let's reach in and we're going to pull out the co-hostess for next week. And the co-host, they'll do the promo on television, the commercial that you see, promoting their show. So right now, William's going to reach in. Don't look at him, William. There we go. Fly. Greg
Burham.
Greg Burnhouse, is it? Burnhouse? Greg Burnhouse. Oh. How you doing, Greg?
Pretty good.
You know what you're up here for?
Yep.
You're going to be doing a commercial.
Okay.
And we'll do that, and we'll tell everybody about the show. And right now, we're gonna pick out some lady. So we got to get a pink one out, William. Pink one's got ladies on it.
Michelle Spencer.
Michelle Spencer. All right, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Fine.
You're going to be on TV next week. Oh, and I hit her in the braces. How embarrassing. This is terrible. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
You're going to be on TV next week? You're going to be here?
Yes, so.
All right. Well, that's nice. Okay, we've got a co-host and co-hostess for next week also coming up next. Now, we have a chance to sit down with... They've got the #1 song. Henry J. and William, we are back. This is Club Bangkok. My co-host William's on stage performing right now, doing his Stevie Wonder impression. Just call us, say I love you. Listen, you can call us at 472-2000, make reservations, be on the show. Do that right now. Operators are standing by, and they're sitting by in some case. It's good for you to join us. We tape the show every Sunday afternoon. Call right now, make your reservations, be on Dance America. This lady got her start back in 1982. In 83, this record broke for her, shot her into stardom. Ladies and gentlemen, Madonna, Just Like a Virgin, and Dance America.